Hi everyone, I am Paulina Vega. I did a confession. I told them that every time that I see my competition, I get really, really scared and nervous, like I felt back then. And now they want to see if that's reality, that's the truth. So let's see if I feel the same way. It was funny because I was the first one that was called of the top 15. I was the first one of the whole competition that got called. And I was still like preparing my pose. Like, okay, like I said to the girl, like, I think it was Ireland, like, okay, good luck. Okay, let's do this. And then Colombia, and I'm like, what? Like I was still like preparing mentally and like for the show. And then I got called immediately and it was like, let's go. And I'm like, oh my God.
We begin the Miss Universe swimsuit competition with Colombia.
Oh my God. So I have two other stories. So first, they choose just a certain amount of girls to do the whole practice because none of the 90 girls can practice the whole show, right? And then they pick me on the rehearsals to like practice the catwalk, and we had this very, very heavy like garment, like a heavy thing that we never wore, just like like for the show. And I never rehearsed any of my catwalk, and I was the first one that had to do the catwalk of the whole of all the group of girls. So I was like, okay, like this is not cool at all. I'm the first one. I never rehearsed this part, because all of them had time. They were like, I was the first one. I was like, oh my God, like I was so nervous. And then another time that they called me, like you can see on the video, I don't know if that is top 10 or top 5, but I didn't hear, it was so noisy, so loud on the auditorium that I couldn't hear if they said Colombia, Costa Rica, Venezuela, I couldn't hear. So everyone they'll put the camera, and I was like, okay, is this me? Like you saw in the video, like, oh, they called me? Like I didn't hear.
This hottie started modeling at just age 9.
It was a very loud Miss Universe that year.
Colombia!
I live for a plunge and Colombia.
This part, my heels were very high. My dress was very heavy and very tight, and the floor was just clean, as you can see. A floor like it's extremely clean. So I was like, I'm going to like, this is slippery.
People have asked you, what can men learn from women? But I'd like to know, what could women learn from men?
And actually, like, what the hell with that question? Like, what can women learn from men? Like, really, dude? Like, we're in a pageant. Like, this is all women. It's all about women empowerment. You want to say whatever. Let's not get dramatic here. There are certain translators, or they don't translate. Like, they really like change. Sometimes they change like for the better. Like, they use like a fancier word, or the opposite. They just make it sound like less like smart or wise or fun or exciting. But I got lucky, and I got like that translator that I had he did it for like years and years. So because sometimes the translators are more nervous than the contestants, literally, or more nervous. But I got a good one. So for the second question, for the top 5, of course they don't want you to listen the question because then you have more time and then it's unfair. So they will put these headphones and with loud music, and it was like metallic, like hardcore rock, like that, like as loud as possible, like super loud. I was like, I mean literally like death right now. Like it was a lot, like anything to like not to hear the question they did. And this part, the final look, like top 5, the final walk with the dress and with the singer, was my favorite part, and was actually the part of the competition that I could say that I enjoyed it fully. Because before, like I told you, I was extremely nervous, and you can barely breathe and think. Everything is just like this. Everyone is, you're running backstage, like you're almost processing it. It's like, I'm doing this. Like everything is going super fast. So for the final look with the singer, we had 2 minutes on backstage, and that is like a lot. As the top 5, and we only had to walk, on a straight line with music. That's it, straight line. Final look, you are already on the top 5. So I had 2 minutes of the whole competition to say like, holy guacamole, like I achieved to be on the top 5. I was proud of myself, and now I can enjoy this moment after all the work that I put into. Whatever happens is okay because I'm happy to be in the top 5. And now I just have to do, walk and enjoy this moment and be present. And I was not thinking about the outcome or the result. And that's why I sang. And then when we were again standing up, okay, first runner-up, second runner-up, third winner, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, every time they will call a name, you will be like, okay, not me. Okay, not me. Okay, not me. And there you can see like my chest, and both of us. Like you can see our chest, like our deep breathings, like you're breathing for your life, literally. Like my reaction was very different from, the majority of reactions. Like normally people like celebrate and like jump and dance and scream and cry. But for me, I felt like my main feeling was about like mission accomplished. Like you did it, it was more like very like intimate, like very personal. Like I felt it very like deep inside. And it was funny because everyone watching in Colombia, there's a translation and there's a delay, so they have to wait, and they saw, okay, the winner is, they couldn't like know if Colombia was the winner or the first runner-up. And because I reacted the same way that the first runner-up reacted, nobody knew like who's the winner. I don't see anyone jumping or screaming or dancing or crying or doing this, so everyone was like, but who and then like literally 50 seconds later, when they brought me like the flowers and the crown, it's like, oh my god, it's her. But like if you see all the videos in my country, like super funny, everyone was like. And then when they, Esther grabs you like off stage, and then you have to do like the whole media interviews, the official pictures, that whole thing is like blurry for me. And thank god that there's a video, because if not, I wouldn't remember. Because when they took me off stage to do all the media, I literally, everything was just blurry, because everyone is like, like makeup and interviews, like you're going to do this and this is going to happen. Like all of a sudden, literally you feel my life change. Like on that second you can feel it. It's like, this is a new beginning. Like there's thousands of people doing something right now. I haven't even processed that I won, and there's already a lot of things happening. It's crazy. So thank you for that video, because thanks to that I remember what happened when I got